Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Hearty Grilling. Now tonight we're going to keep with that trend of getting ready for that cold weather, right? So we're going to make some chicken and dumplings. We're going to change it up a little bit from the last time we made it. So let's get started. All right, folks. First thing we're going to do is get our Dutch oven out. We're going to start adding chicken broth in this. Now with this, I do not use measurements for this. I just kind of eyeball it. So I'm going to pour, I had about half of this 32-ounce box left. I'm going to start off with that. And that wasn't going to be near enough, so we're going to come back. I got a 48-ounce container. Really, I want to fill this up maybe about halfway with chicken broth. I'll tell you what, we will go with a measurement. For this, use a full container, 48 ounces of chicken broth. Next, we're going to add 6 ounces of this premium cooked white chicken breast. I've got 2 of these cans we're going to add into there. I add this in here with the juice and all. All that's going to do is benefit us with more flavor and more juice. Dump those in. Next, we're going to add some salt. Now, there's no measurement on this salt. That's all your preference. But we're going to add some salt, and we're going to come back with some black pepper. Sprinkle that into the pot. All right, so now we've got our salt and our pepper. We're going to come back with 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Add that to the pot, followed by 1 can of cream of mushroom. Add that to the pot. Now I'm going to take a utensil. I'm just going to kind of stir this around, and I want to kind of break up some of those chicken chunks because they're pretty chunky, right? So I want to break them down, kind of make them a little finer chunks of chicken. So now we're just going to go ahead and turn this to a medium heat. Let this start to boil. This is what we're doing different this time. In the past, we've always used the crescents, a can of crescents, but today we're just going to use some biscuits. We're going to take that biscuit and we're going to flatten it out. Now, you'd think I'd have one, but I don't have a roller. So what we're using is a soda can, and we're just kind of rolling that on there to kind of flatten it out a little bit. Like that. Then we'll peel it off. You got to be resourceful sometimes, see? And then go the other way with it. All right, then once we got it flattened out, we're just gonna kind of cut this into pieces. Now, we're gonna go pieces about like that. I went with this at first, but we come to the conclusion that that's too small. So we're gonna go with sizes like that. Folks, I misspoke just a moment ago when I said set your burner to a medium heat. We're gonna go ahead and set it to a medium high to go ahead and get that chicken broth and everything get it to a nice rumbling boil. All right, so now that we got that good rumbling boil, we're gonna start dropping those chunks of the biscuit into the Dutch oven and just kind of spread it out, move it around so you're not dumping them all in on top of each other. All right, folks, so we got our dumplings in here. We're just gonna kind of stir this up. And I went ahead and reduced my heat down to about a medium heat because it was wanting to boil over. But I'm gonna slowly bring it back up just to where we can get a good rumbling boil still, but without it bubbling up over the top of the Dutch oven. All right, so we got that good boil going. We got all of our dumplings in. So I'm gonna kick my heat down to a medium-low heat, and I'm gonna cover it. Now I'm gonna check in on it every few minutes or so and stir it because we wanna make sure none of those dumplings are sticking to the sides or sticking to the bottom. All right, so our dumplings are done. So I turned the heat off and I'm gonna remove this from the heat. And now it is time to dig in. All right, folks, so this is the finished product. And I'm excited and I'm ready to dig in. It's still really hot. All right, here we go with that all-important taste test. Folks, that was very good, very tasty, and simple, right? Very simple. Now tonight's took a little bit longer because we used the biscuits. Even though we rolled them out, they were still a little bit thicker than the crescent rolls, and so it took a little longer to cook, but still a very quick and easy meal, and a perfect meal for here in these coming weeks and coming months when it's going to start to really get down and cold. So y'all please let me know what you think of the video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.